sorry, let me zoom out a little bit and my face is like broke out, so just ignore that. But anyway, so got tons of brushes. I'll show you the collection in just a second. I have really never cleaned them. They're relatively new because a lot of brushes I had back in the day were really gross and I just went and all bought new stuff. A lot of it's from Wish too, and some stuff, if it's just crap, we're getting rid of it. But I just wanted to try this hack here today. I've got quite a bit of things here. So we've got some dish soap. Sorry, it's really clear. It's like that really healthy one that I was telling you guys about in the last video. This one here is our vinegar. I should get my phone out of the way. This is, sorry, that's olive oil. And then over here, it would help if I flip this, is, it looks really gross, but that's just because I already started to try to clean something in there. But that's the water, and then I've got some towels. This towel also looks really gross. It's been washed a lot, so it's clean. It's just mainly to dry the tools and stuff here. So these are just spots from cleaning other stuff. Here are the brushes. And I'm taking my phone out of the way because that's really dumb idea to put my phone next to like a bunch of water and stuff. Anyway, but here we are. So here's said brush collection. Now like stuff like this, I'm already seeing things like this. Like this is garbage. I mean, I like this, but sorry. Like these little spongy things no one uses. So I don't know if that's gonna stay or not. I might keep it for the other end, but it kind of depends. It's like, you know, you get a lot of these sets and stuff, and some stuff you're not going to use out of the set, but a lot of stuff's good. So and then I have this over here. Like these things I actually put scissors and stuff in, but I thought maybe to dry stuff other than just the towel, because I've got a lot of different brushes, and also I found this that I was going to get rid of. I could put the brushes in there too to dry. So we've got some options. So again, here's the supplies. This is this Pinterest review here, and I got rubber bands too because they were saying like you could hang them to dry with rubber bands. And I've got this little bar here that's usually got all this stuff on it. I took that stuff down so that if I wanted to try to wrap the rubber bands around up there, I could do it. So we've got some options. We're gonna get started and see how this works, see how clean we can get the stuff. Oh, and then also this is the little scrubby egg thing that I use in all my videos. I've never actually cleaned this. It's like 2 clean brushes, but the thing is usually I just use it just to get the loose powder off of them, just enough so it's clean enough so I could use it. So I'm gonna clean that first and then go to town on the brushes. So here we go. Okay, so update. I've got this many brushes done, and they're not even like perfectly clean, okay? Now, the water, I already had to dump it because it's gotten too nasty already. So, I have a new idea. I put in some baking soda in this same container. This container over here is like a, over here, this is a DIY with like vinegar, water, and some essential oil. I have still my remaining vinegar right here. I think I'm gonna do, this might be a nightmare. Okay, I might do it on some brushes I don't care about that much first, okay? So the idea would be to put the baking soda in here with the vinegar and have like a foamy reaction with the brushes in there. That way, maybe because it's foaming, it'll clean them. I don't know. It's a theory. This is not Pinterest approved here, since my other theory was not well, it wasn't my theory, but the other Pinterest idea wasn't working that well. So this is gonna be my new idea. I'm gonna pick out a couple brushes that if they get screwed up, I won't be that butthurt about, but I'm hoping it'll work, because if it does, then I can maybe do more of them faster. So let's see how it goes. Okay, like this one's just this little cheap e.l.f. brush. And then, like I said, I have this one that I was thinking about getting rid of possibly. And then here's another e.l.f. brush that I don't really use too much. Okay, so, okay, all right, we're doing this. I'm nervous, okay. Or maybe I should take, okay, maybe I should do it differently, because I feel like that's not enough vinegar to really, okay. This is such a mess, you guys. When you're trying to like freaking be a science channel on the side. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. Okay, it's foaming. Okay, I like that. It's foaming, and then I'm gonna do a scrub, okay. Because maybe if I'm scrubbing it and then it's foaming too. And it's kind of hard to do this experiment too, because I'm wondering if it's just face brushes in general are kind of harder to wash because they're so big and they soak up a lot of product. Okay, that actually, like, that looked like it did a good job. Okay, shit, I'm like so, ooh, sorry, language. Okay, so I'm gonna put more on it. I'm gonna dip it again. So we're getting that little foamy action here. I'm gonna do a little scrape. Oh my god, you guys, I think this might be better, because it's coming pretty clean. Like, I probably just need to do a little oil on it. I'm gonna do, oh, see why I don't like these e.l.f. brushes? Okay, it needs to be glued. It's like ghetto. Look at this. Just freaking broke as I'm trying to clean it and doing a good job. Okay, I'm gonna put, this is actually good. Okay, you guys, I'm so impressed with myself right now. This might be like a new way to clean brushes, and I've just discovered it on camera. Okay, so let's do that with the next one. So we've got this one. It's got that spongy thing at the end I never use, unless it was like more of a joke thing. And then I've got this little brush that's kind of like a cute little concealer brush. So I'm not opposed to the concealer end of it. It's just the other end is probably not gonna be used. Oh my god, it's foaming. Alright, it's foaming. Okay, let's do a little soaky, a little scrubby over here. And then maybe all I need to do really is just rinse them at the end. I'll have to get another container for all this. Okay, so let me just soak it in, scrub it in the vinegar real quick. Oh my gosh, this feels like way better. Ugh, I swear to goodness, this is what happens when you just are so cheap and you just can't even stand yourself. Now that one broke too, so maybe I'm getting too violent with them. Okay, it's clean though. It feels good, it's clean. Okay, let's, I'm just gonna take this and put it over here now that that part's clean. Let's see if we can do the same thing with the spongy side. And we'll just scrub it out. Just because it's, you know, on the same brush. Even if we don't use it, at least clean it. Let it foam. It could be too, because some of these are super cheap. Like this pink set, other than like this brush, the pink set might have been like 10 for like 20 or more brushes. So I can't really complain with it so much. Okay, this one feels pretty good. I mean, it's still a little stained or what have you, but if I'm not really going to use it, then I'm not going to worry about it too much. I should make a collection over here of brushes that may need a little glue after this. Okay. You guys, I am so freaking impressed right now with this technique. Okay. I'm dying. Okay, so let me do this one here. This is my concealer brush. I'm a little scared because I really like this brush, so I don't want to screw it up. But I'm going to dip it really well in here. Maybe I'll put a little soap with it. Hopefully this soap doesn't react too much. Okay, then we'll do that. Oh, the soap killed it. Shoot. Okay, well, I'll scrub it really good because this one's got a lot of stuff going on with it. There's a lot of concealer on this brush. on the agenda. Okay, I've got so many brushes. This is gonna take me freaking years to do. I'm gonna try witch hazel, and then worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, we're gonna have to get some like some water. But I just happen to have witch hazel, so I want to make it work. No, not helping. Shoot. Well, I'll use it to clean with. I mean, it's already in there. It's not bubbly, but I mean, it's still working. And it feels great, I mean, in the witch hazel, so. I hate when you're just, okay, so here's the reveal on that brush. Alright, we have so many more brushes to go, you guys. Okay, we got this one next. This is what one end looks like. I hate when you're trying to get this thing to zoom. It's like, or accept the... Okay, that's what we look like here. Okay, I'm gonna dip that one pretty well. I'm going to dump out the witch hazel because the witch hazel didn't really have that type of reaction. Getting more into the cleaner here. I'm not putting very much in at a time because I feel like the reaction gets lost pretty quickly. Yeah. was before like a brown, and then down here this was kind of like a brown, and now it's more black. So that one's going to dry. All right. Now, while we were out, as I said, I kind of divided up like on my eye brush. Let's see, it's a little cleaner than it was. Back to being kind of nice and soft. Let's see. Another fluffy brush. This is what it looks like to start. Alright, nails need to be done, as you can tell. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. Let's see if I can get any more action on my vinegar. Has like a white tip on it again like it used to, so we're gonna put that in the little container there. Okay, what should we go to next? Now this is another fluffy brush. This is part of that Aladdin collection one. Let me see if I do that, if it would zoom in on it. There we go. And then it also has this end, which is I guess a lip liner pencil. I'm not really sure. I don't use those really. But this end you can see has had a little bit of wear on it. So now you can see that's back to being fluffy and purple, and this end just looks the same because it didn't really change. It's got a black tip and then purple on it there. So so many brushes. Okay, we've got this angled brush here. Some of these I don't remember if I've used or not, or if I did use it was right when I got them. Is so gross. It's a foundation brush with a concealer brush on the end. Okay, so this one I've been using for a while. It's pretty gross, so this one needs lots of help. So we're gonna do a dump of the makeup out of there because it was already pretty nasty. See, some of it, there's a little bit of baking soda in there already, I guess. So that's why it's reacting too. And I'm just scrubbing against the bottom of the bowl too, just to give me a little more friction on it. Okay, you guys, here we are at the end. So we've got the nasty dish soap that's left over. This is just leftover like vinegar and stuff that has exploded, but luckily I had this container to mop up the rest. That is all of our brushes and sponges and everything. Oh, and the cool thing is toward the end, some of this was off camera, but I did go and retake this sponge again and this sponge here. And I went and I did the dish soap, baking soda, and then witch hazel combo, and squeeze, wash, rinse, squeeze, and it managed to come out clean. And I did that with the other leftover brushes because I ran out of vinegar. The olive oil I didn't end up using. I'm not really sure what to do with that exactly except toss it because it's kind of gross now. But you can see what kind of mess this makes. So hey you guys, so here's an outro for this video. I just wanted to show you the final products. This is all my brushes. They're all clean and they're just drying in their little home right now. So I'm pretty impressed with the method, the first method I came up with, which is basically doing, actually I shouldn't say the first method because we've had multiple methods here. So the dish soap with the olive oil and the vinegar with the water, I felt like was not as helpful. So I would say if you have baking soda, putting that in a container, having dish soap as well as vinegar separate, that's the best method. So basically going in initially, getting some good dish soap on it, taking the dish soap from there, putting that into the baking soda, then at that point getting in there to do the vinegar as a rinse, then taking the cloth that you have that you're going to be squeezing the brush with, squeezing the brush at that point till it's clean. If you need to dip back into the vinegar, feel free to do that. If you don't want the vinegar smell on them, then you can always feel free to have a clean bowl of water nearby to do like a final rinse. So that would be my way of doing it. That seemed to be get everything really the cleanest. And that's even considering the fact that we had the little egg with the water, with the olive oil, everything. I think that was actually the best method. So that's how they look. They're once they're dry, I'll give you a summary on how they feel and everything, but that is the way I was able to really get everything the cleanest by doing that method. So hopefully this helps you guys to get your brush clean or your brushes cleaned, and that way they're all prepped for doing your makeup the next time. If you like this content, feel free to subscribe down below, and thanks for watching.